Oh my gosh, Shiz.
There she goes again. Oh man, shoot the messenger if you need. Justify the criminal's greed. Blame the documents if you want. Throw out a misogynistic taunt, but there she goes again, pissing off them men. There she goes once more. Facts will settle the score. If the truth is painful, maybe be less pitiful. Don't commit crimes and lie online. There she goes again. Documents in hand, breaking their delusion. Sorry for the confusion, but shit happens. Shit happens. Shit happens.
Oh my gosh, Shiz.
There she goes again. Oh man, shoot the messenger if you need. Justify the criminal's greed. Blame the documents if you want. Throw out a misogynistic taunt, but there she goes again, pissing off them men. There she goes once more. Facts will settle the score. If the truth is painful, maybe be less pitiful. Don't commit crimes and lie online. There she goes again. Documents in hand, breaking their delusion. Sorry for the confusion, but shit happens. Shit happens. Shit happens.
Oh my gosh, it's my first day. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
We're gonna go over some court documents. If I can figure out why okay. My StreamYard's weird now.
How so?
Like our screen's really small and then the chat's big, and then I have a scenes panel again.
You can, that change panel, there's this tiny little indent thing in the middle, and you can close it and move it off, and it makes our window bigger.
It's still tiny though. Why is the chat so big? What is going on? What are they doing? Can I zoom out? Will it make it bigger? Ooh, a little bit. All right, there we go. I have to zoom out to like 75%, 50%? 50% to make us bigger.
And make it bigger though. That's our Friday night giggity.
Oh, make it bigger.
See?
Just like I'm trying. Yeah, we're gonna the fucking
Hi, Hefe.
Hi, Hefe. The sock accounts are already descending. That's lovely. So we're gonna read over some lawsuits. And this is about Lindsay Doneski. This is the same woman Skeptic has been covering. I guess she's suing him. Yeah, peg legs. Spoiler alert. This is gonna be nuttier than squirrel shit. Yeah. Going through the documents today was a lot. She's interesting. A fascinating creature on the internet safari. So this is the United States District Court for the Eastern District of Michigan, Civil Division. The plaintiff is Lindsay Ann Doneski. And the defendants are the Federal Bureau of Investigation, a named agent, another named agent, and then et al.
I'll skip that one. Don't necessarily want her info right there, I guess. But
yeah, no, we don't need like this info. I want the narratives. What's your narrative? Tell me your narrative.
Do we need this part?
No.
Yeah.
It's just jurisdiction.
Jurisdiction.
Tony 2A, want a wrench, you mildly attractive redhead. Store admitted he had things for you when he said that. Whose store? And I can't like even try to guess because that applies to a lot of people.
Blah blah blah. Is it this fact underlying your claim? Do we need this piece?
Yes. The FBI acted on a false allegation using a void and fully vacated fraudulent court order, did no due diligence to verify any of the information, hunted the plaintiff down like a criminal, and then when she told them she did not consent to talking to them, used unnecessary force against the plaintiff to falsely arrest her and did tackle and brutalize her in front of her 3- and 4-year-old children while ripping them from her arms, traumatizing them. The FBI agents then proceeded to unlawfully seize her children without any just cause, of which is tantamount to kidnapping on May 6, 2023. The plaintiff has not seen or heard from her children since that day. The FBI agents made comments that showed clear bias against the plaintiff, willfully disregarding the facts and evidence she presented them with, and further asserted that she was targeted based on her religious or philosophical beliefs and that she was exercising her First Amendment right to free speech on Twitter and Facebook. I don't know much about this incident, but it sounds like someone was being a bit cuckoo bananas. I don't know that the federal government took her children from her. I'm pretty sure they're with their dad, from what I've ascertained. So that's really confusing to me. Oh, you meant Artie. Yeah. Artie's a special creature. We're all going to keep him in our thoughts and prayers and shares. I would be interested in seeing the police reports for this. And I believe in this lawsuit, she's looking for $7 billion in damages.
Yeah, I was just scrolling up to that. This piece right here.
$7 billion in compensatory and punitive damages for the conspiracy against and violation of the rights under color of law, financial loss, including but not limited to homelessness, loss of nearly all personal belongings, loss of vehicle resulting in loss of work, etc., loss of parental consortium, damage to reputation, undue physical injury, undue irreparable mental and emotional harm to plaintiff and her children, unlawful arrest, excessive use of force, violations of the 1st, 4th, 5th, 6th, 9th, 10th, and 14th Amendments. All the amendments.
All of them.
Violated. Holy shit.
I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh. It just feels a little overly dramatic.
I
mean, when the gay guy said it's dramatic, you know, it might be a little over the top.
My shield me. We closed asylums and we opened the internet is what happened.
I can go with that.
So, yeah. Whenever the courts give custody to the other parent or CPS or whatever away from the SovCit idiot parent, they scream that the government kidnapped the kids. That sounds about right. I hope you had a happy birthday, Alana. Yeah. The FBI's unlawful actions caused the plaintiff and her minor children egregious, undue, and irreparable harm when they kidnapped her children, depriving them and her of the vital parental consortium, which is a guaranteed right upheld by the Supreme Court of the United States, and of which the children are still to this day being unlawfully concealed and withheld from the plaintiff. Furthermore, their unlawful conspiracy against the plaintiff's rights and willful violation of rights have caused the plaintiff to become homeless, lose her vehicle, and most of her personal belongings, caused the plaintiff to be unable to secure employment, all of which has caused undue financial loss and hardship, loss of reputation, physical harm, undue and irreparable mental and emotional harm to her and her children that is still ongoing to this day.
Shout out to you. I really was trying to read irreparable mental is one word. I'm like, what is that?
My brain keeps trying to do it too. Yeah. It's very hard to use a space bar.
We've got the relief.
This is just copy pasta. Yeah, she apparently had $7 billion worth of personal
Dismissal?
items.
I skipped the dismissal note. Do we want to go down to it's this? This just looks like it's the order
The
dismissing
order
case.
dismissing. Okay, what was their grounds? I haven't read through this stuff. I just got access to these documents. Plaintiff Lindsay Dudasky filed both a complaint and an application to proceed in forma papyrus. Peg leg, I need you. On July 21st, 2023, on February 5th, 2024, the court entered an order requiring the plaintiff to file an amended IFP application to correct several deficiencies, including that the application was unsigned, the application failed to include a supplemental explanation to her answer to question 9 as explicitly required, and the application listed the full names of her minor children. The court's order also notified the plaintiff that failure to submit a corrected IFP application by the deadline would result in denial. Plaintiff failed to file a corrected IFP application by the deadline, and as a result, the court entered an order on March 5th, 2024. God, I love you so much, Scotto. 2024, denying her application and directing her to pay the $405 filing fee by April 5th. The order further warned the plaintiff that failure to pay the filing fee by the deadline may result in dismissal of the complaint. Plaintiff's failure to either file an amended IFP or pay the required filing fee warrants a dismissal of this case pursuant to Federal Rule of Civil Procedure 41B for failure to prosecute.
Yeah, and there's signature. That's the end of that document.
That's the whole. Do you want to bring up the Skeptic one? So, I'm helping Skeptic out. I'm going to be putting out a bunch of lawsuits that this party has filed. And she is currently suing Team Skeptic because that is his legal name, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And YouTube. Very Chili-esque. I feel like we're back in the Chili days.
Remember the sock account, Backgamer Falcax, that would hang out in chats and say that he went to go hang out in YouTube headquarters for 3 days and gave this petition? And I wonder if, maybe there's Lindsay here is teaming up with that person.
If she ends up being in the Wrangler sphere, man, that's really gonna clinch it for me. I'm in it for the long haul. This
Worlds
is
can collide.
Right? They can collide. Okay. I know this is gonna make no sense because off the rip. Claim of harm and trespass and demand for trial by jury due to violation of constitutional rights. How did he trespass? I guess we're going to find out. This civil action seeking damages for defamation, intentional infliction of emotional harm, intimidation, tampering with a witness, trespass, harm, and violation of the plaintiff's, God, she's going to list off amendments again, the plaintiff's 1st, 4th, and 14th Amendment rights under the U.S. Constitution. Not as many this time. She's called the constitutional herd. Jurisdiction and venue. This court has jurisdiction over this action pursuant to blah, blah, blah. We don't need to read jurisdiction. Parties. Yeah. Plaintiff Lindsay Ann Dudasky is a resident of the Eastern District of Michigan. Detective Team Skeptic is an individual or entity operating a YouTube channel and conducting a business via the internet. Defendant YouTube is a corporation organized under the laws of the state of Delaware with its principal place of business in California and conducts substantial business in the Eastern District of Michigan.
I like the entity thing. It makes it sound like there's like AI skeptic coming out.
The entity. Factual allegations. Let's see how many of these are rooted in fact. Defendant Team Skeptic created and published an erroneous, misleading, and defamatory video on YouTube about plaintiff Lindsay Ann Dudasky. This video is intended to torture, harass, and inflict undue emotional, mental, and reputational harm on the plaintiff. The defendant Team Skeptic's actions were done with the knowledge of the falsity of the statements or with a reckless disregard for the truth, causing significant harm to the plaintiff's reputation and emotional well-being. Defendant YouTube allowed the publication of this defamatory video and enabled deletion enabled the deletion and censoring of comments that were true and served as a valid defense. She's suing because comments were deleted. That is a new level of butthurt that I've never experienced before. YouTube allowed him to delete my comment. I think her comments are still up on his videos, so I don't know what she's talking about. Oh, yeah, she went 0 to clown real fast. She jumped right in that clown car. Holy shit. Oh, God. YouTube, at the request of Team Skeptic.
Because Team Skeptic controls the internet. I mean, that's kind of
he called up
complimentary in a
YouTube and
way.
he was like, hey, boop these comments for toss
He's got like one of them
yeah.
red phones, like in a mayor's office. You know?
He's double fisting phones because he has all those YouTube connects, you know. Holy shit. YouTube, at the request of Team Skeptic, censored these comments, making them complicit in defamation and contributing to harm suffered by the plaintiff. Whew. Yeah, woohoo, we are all getting sued. Here we go, guys.
Happy
Holy
Lawsuit
shit.
Friday.
I can't, holy fuck, this can't be real life. Oh my God. Defendant's actions included intentional infliction of emotional harm by making false and derogatory statements intended to cause severe emotional distress to the plaintiff. Defendants engaged in intimidation and tampering with a witness.
Huh?
I'm perplexed. By using their platforms to threaten, harass, or coerce plaintiff in relation to her involvement in legal proceedings. Talking about your crazy cuckoo bananas lawsuits is not witness intimidation. Holy guacamole. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So now if someone files a civil suit, you just can't speak about them? I don't think that's how that works. I'm pretty sure this shit wouldn't be public records if we weren't allowed to talk about it.
Agreed.
Defendant's actions have violated the plaintiff's First Amendment rights by retaliating against her for exercising her right to free speech. YouTube's the government now?
Big
Whoa.
gov.
Oh my goodness. Defendants have violated her Fourth Amendment rights by intruding upon her privacy through unlawful means. Defendants,
Sorry.
defendants' actions have also violated the plaintiff's 14th Amendment rights by denying her equal protection under law. Defendants committed trespass by intruding upon the plaintiff's physical or virtual property without consent, causing harm. Virtual property? So if someone exists on the internet at the same time as you, they are trespassing on... I'm going to start saying that to people, like, you're trespassing on my virtual property right now, and I need you to calm down. Virtual property, yeah, Bexa, virtual property is a fucking good one. That is a fucking good one. Holy shit. This can't be real life. This is real? Okay. Plaintiff
I feel like we need a channel in the Discord called Virtual Property. You know?
Dude, the whole Discord is my virtual property. You guys better not fucking show up there. You'll be trespassed and you'll get a civil, very serious lawsuit. Plaintiff realleges and incorporates by reference each and every allegation set forth in the preceding paragraphs. Boom, boom, boom. Defendants made false and defamatory statements about plaintiff. I don't remember YouTube ever issuing a statement about this woman. Defendants acted with actual malice or with reckless disregard for the truth. Plaintiff has suffered harm to her reputation and emotional distress. I mean, in fairness, she seems to be in a perpetual state of emotional distress. As a direct result of these statements, plaintiff realleges and incorporates by reference each and every allegation set forth in the preceding paragraphs. Defendant's conduct was extreme and outrageous. Defendants intended to cause or acted with reckless reckless disregard for the likelihood of causing severe emotional distress to the plaintiff. Plaintiff has suffered severe emotional distress as a direct result of the defendant's conduct. Oh, this is the tampering with witness. This is the important part. So they trespassed on her digital property, and then they intimidated her because she's a witness to something, maybe of the Jehovah variety. Who knows? Who knows anymore?
And here we go. The cease and desist have already started.
I'm sorry, I violated his virtual property. Please don't have me arrested, okay? Holy shit. 7 cities. I'm a virtual real estate agent. Anyone want to buy some property?
Oh, I'm only interested in beachfront, sir. Beachfront.
Yes, it has to be waterfront. I can't virtual property. What a fucking clown show. Okay. Holy fuck. Like, I hope you get the help you need, but what the fuck is this shit? This is what our courts, like judges and all these court clerks, are getting paid our hard-earned tax dollars to go through this shit, to waste time on this nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking ridiculous. Alan Killian, submitted by the firm of Stout De Castro and De Laguna Esquire. Oh god, heavy hitters on that legal team. Plaintiff re-alleges and incorporates by reference. Did I already read that one? I feel like I've read it 10 times. It's in everyone.
Well, we just finished the emotional distress.
Yeah, that re-alleges and incorporates by reference. Blah blah blah. Like that's on every section. I'm sick of hearing it.
First Amendment.
wait. I want to see how they violated her virtual property. Does she give details? Defendants engaged in conduct intended to threaten, harass, and coerce the plaintiff in relation to her legal proceedings. I'm laughing at you, so reflect that if you sue me, okay? Plaintiff re-alleges and incorporates by reference, blah, blah, blah. Defendants retaliated against plaintiff for exercising her right to free speech. Citation needed. Plaintiff has suffered harm as a direct result of the defendant's conduct. Plaintiff re-alleges and blah, blah, blah. Defendants intruded upon the plaintiff's privacy through unlawful means.
Interesting.
Plaintiff suffered harm as a direct result of the defendant's conduct. Defendant denied plaintiff equal protection under law. Plaintiff has suffered harm as a direct result of the conduct. Defendants intruded on.
Here we go. Here we go.
What the fuck is virtual property? Excuse me, Tony. No, because what you're not going to do is you're not going to trespass on my virtual property with your super chats. Okay? This is seriously like saying you bought my Bitcoin and I got yours. That's not fair. This is fucking bananas and pajamas. Defendants I can't even say it because this is so nonsensical. Defendants intruded upon plaintiff's physical or virtual property without consent.
Is there more? Tell me there's more. Well, okay.
Oh god.
Punitive damages. Okay. Relief. Yada yada yada.
Okay.
These are notes. We will skip the notes. Okay, I'm sorry. Boom. That's nice. Go team. That's great.
Right before the dismissal is a great place for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's like what it is. Dismissal right here.
I don't consent to this chat. I don't consent to this chat at all. Holy shit. So this is the order dismissing the complaint and enjoining the plaintiff. Before the court is there you go. Before the court is a matter initiated by plaintiff Lindsay Ann Dineski with the filing of a document on May 23rd, 2024 entitled Claim of Harm and Trespass and Demand for Trial by Jury Due to Violation of Constitutional Rights, Team Skeptic, and then the case number. In this pleading, Dineski alleges that the defendant, Team Skeptic, a YouTube channel, quote, Team Skeptic, created a misleading and defamatory video about her and published it on YouTube. Team Skeptic, I think it cites the video there. The video, Dineski complains of, seemingly contains footage of her own behavior before at a Mexican state court judge during an arraignment. it was over a court
Michigan.
video.
I think you said Mexican. Did I mishear that?
I don't know. Maybe. Wait. So hold on. I need to wrap my brain around this. He trespassed on her virtual property by showing a video of her at an arraignment disrespecting a judge. Is that right?
It sounds right.
Wow. Okay. My own words are being used against me. I'm gonna sue. Dineski asserts that the video was intended to torture, harass, or inflict undue emotional, mental, and reputational harm upon Dineski. Dineski further claims that defendants YouTube censored comments on a video at the request of Team Skeptic, making the video sharing platform complicit in the defamation and additionally liable for harm. Dineski claims the relief she's entitled to by law includes the following: compulsory damages, an injunction, punitive damages, and attorney's fees. Team Skeptic, Dunsky seeks to proceed forma. I can't do it. Papyrus? I don't know.
Papyrus? Yeah, I think.
Dude, Latin, like, my mouth
Peg
doesn't
leg?
like it. Peg leg, we need you. Throw up the peg leg symbol.
Don't
Oh
talk to
my
me about
God.
throwing up my legs now.
Look at this. This is borderline irrational complaint.
Wow, what an opening salvo. I mean,
Oh my God. Holy shit. Coming in hot. I love judges and shit that are just saying how it is. This borderline irrational complaint is not the first such matter that Dineski has filed with this court. In September 2021, Dineski filed a pleading captioned initiating motion and declaration to void all judgments, orders, debts in case, and then case number. That miscellaneous matter was later renumbered case, and the case number was dismissed on February 20th, 2024, after Dineski failed to respond to a show cause order. I know someone else who did
wow,
that.
what similarities.
I know so many. See Dunsky v. Dunsky. Since that original miscellaneous matter in 2021, Dunsky has filed numerous other similarly bizarre Dunsky has filed numerous other similarly bizarre pleadings in this court, several of which have been dismissed. Yeah, when it gets to the point where they're putting on court record that you are bizarre, maybe you should stop. This judge is out of virtual fucks to give.
Irrational. Irrational. This is great.
Fucking boom roasted in a dismissal. Irrational and bizarre. Like, you are now known on court record as irrational and bizarre. Congrats. For the following reason, Dineski's motion to proceed in forma, fucking whatever. Oh, damn it. I try so hard and I get so far, and in the end, it doesn't even matter. Dude, what is it? My brain wants to say papyrus. Like, right?
We'll go with that. It's Friday night.
Yeah, like papyrus, but I know it's not. Like, I know that's stupid. For the following reason, Dineski's motion to proceed in forma, whatever, in this case is granted. Dineski's action is dismissed with prejudice, and Dineski is enjoined from filing any other actions in the Eastern District of Michigan without first seeking and obtaining leave of court as provided in this opinion and order. Oof. Initial review of complaint. A complaint is considered filed only when the appropriate filing fee is paid. Ooh. Dineski represents in her application that she has no income or assets and that she is a recipient of SNAP, EBT, Medicaid. Considering these facts, the court will allow her to proceed. Once in forma, whatever complaint has been filed, the court must review it to ensure it is not frivolous or malicious, plausibly states a claim for relief, and does not seek monetary relief against defendants immune from such reliefs. The complaints of litigants without lawyers are construed liberally. Even so, all litigants must comply with Federal Rule of Civil Procedure 8A, which requires a complaint to contain a short and plain statement of the claim showing that the pleader is entitled to relief and a demand for relief sought. Rule 8 does not require detailed factual allegations, but it demands more an unadorned, the defendant unlawfully harmed me accusation.
I think maybe she missed this piece right here, short and plain. But just my thought.
Right? She's a bit poor to be suing for $7 billion. Like every time I say it, I have to do $7 billion. Holy shit. Dineski states that Team Skeptic's malicious prosecution hinders her ability to acquire income. Dineski notes that filing court documents takes up almost all of her time.
Really? Come on.
Yeah, we can tell because there's like 30 more lawsuits to go through.
No.
We're going to do like a little side mission series about all these lawsuits because I am captivated. Oh my God. Dineski's latter assertion is evident from the record. Okay, hold on. I just want everyone to understand this.
Right there.
Holy fuck. Okay. Dineski notes that filing court documents takes up almost all of her time. Dineski's latter assertion is evident from the record. She has filed a plethora of unmeritorious suits in the Eastern District of Michigan, wasting the court's limited time and resources. Holy shit.
Like 3 sentences, just all they need to put was "bitch, we know."
Bitch, fucking stop. Holy fuck, yeah, that's a bitch slap from the court there. District courts are obligated to protect themselves from vexatious litigants. Oof. Courts may impose sanctions to curb vexatious litigation in instances where claims are meritless. The litigant knows or should know that the claims are meritless, and the claims are filed for an improper purpose. One possible sanction, and injunctive order preventing the prolific litigant from filing any additional harassing or vexatious pleadings. Philippa's versus Lemons sounds like an interesting case. In Clemens versus DeWine, the Sixth Court set forth a list of requirements that must be met to allow a district court's entry of such a vexatious litigant order. Oof.
And John, right here. There's not unlimited virtual resources if you trespass on them.
You're currently trespassing on my digital property, and I would love it if you stayed behind the fence. Thank you. Fucking my virtual property is my new thing. Yo, you guys are gonna be so annoyed with me in Discord because I'm gonna be like, you're on my virtual.
Get ready, you're gonna hear it a lot.
Yeah, it's my new thing. Under Clemens, the court must provide notice to the plaintiff, create an adequate record for review, including a listing of all the cases and motions that led to the district court to conclude that a vexatious litigant order was needed, make substantive findings as to the frivolous or harassing nature of the litigant's actions, and narrowly tailor the order to closely fit the specific vice encountered.
I imagine we'll skip all this and then we'll go to this.
Okay.
Right
yeah. Regarding the first of these statements, the court placed Dineski on notice January 2024. It noted that her filing behavior, if continued, would result in the court finding that she is a vexatious litigator. Plaintiff is advised that any additional filing of vexatious or frivolous materials in this district will result in her being enjoined and restrained from filing any new complaints in the United States District Court for the Eastern District against any defendant without first seeking and obtaining leave of court.
More legalese.
Not the legalese.
Oh, probably right here.
Oh, as the second element of Clemens, over the last year, Dineski has filed at minimum 13 lawsuits for consideration by the courts in the Eastern District of Michigan.
What?
Oh my God. All right, hold on. We'll read through them. Dineski versus Dineski, Dineski versus Triplet, Dineski versus 22nd Circuit Court Washtenaw County.
Washtenaw.
Washtenaw County. Dineski versus the Federal Bureau of Investigations. Dineski versus Brooks Green. Another filing that's just in regards to Lindsay and Dineski. Dineski versus the Roseville Police Department. Dineski versus Facebook.
Oh, Facebook and oh my goodness, Twitter.
Dineski versus X, aka formerly known as Twitter. Dineski versus Team Skeptic, Dineski versus Fanta, Dineski versus Priest, and Dineski versus Nerswick.
You know, if she goes after my great Fanta, we're going to have some words.
Right? How dare you? Dineski's litany of complaints and suits share a common nucleus stemming from allegations of parental kidnapping of her minor children by their fathers, and Dineski's discontent with the governmental systems, private entities, and individuals unwilling to bend, oh, this is going to be good, to her wishes, comply with her various demands, nor change course following threats of retribution. For example, in Dineski versus Triplet, Dineski sought an injunction prohibiting defendants from violating her rights and to locate and return her parentally kidnapped children, all arising out of Wayne County Circuit Court action. Defendants include Judge Regina Triplet, Judge Melissa Cox, Andrew Fanta, an attorney, and Charles Nerswick. Dineski's cause for action generally challenges the actions of the defendants with respect to a child custody case. So it was in court. She was court ordered. She couldn't have the kids. Mm-hmm. On August 9th, 2023, Judge Gray dismissed with prejudice Dineski's complaint and found the action to be frivolous under 28 U.S.C. 1915. Any appeal of this order would be frivolous. Oh, no. Oh.
Sorry.
Would be frivolous and would not be taken in good faith. Thank God I wasn't on camera. My eyes were like, whoa. Dineski filed an objection, review of which revealed that she, in essence, sought reconsideration of the court's August 9th, 2023 ruling. After considering the latter filing under both Rule 59E and 60B, on September 15th, Judge Gray denied the objection and again deemed the action frivolous, warning Dineski that once more that any appeal of the order would be frivolous and would not be taken in good faith. Undeterred by Judge Gray. Undeterred by Judge Gray's warnings on December 12, 2023, Dineski filed additional documents in the matter, repeating her prior grievances and alleged right to grief. Jesus fuck. Undeterred. Nothing is stopping her. Oh, fuck. Concurrently, on July 24th, 2023, Dineski brought suit out against the 22nd Court of Washtenaw County, Judge Darlene O'Brien, Charles Nerswick, and Andrew Fanta. She keeps going after the same people. On September 25th, 2023, Judge Lightman dismissed the action based on Dineski's failure to present the clerk's office with documents necessary to effect service. Earlier the same week, on July 21st, 2023, Dineski filed a suit against the FBI and several of the Bureau's Detroit field office agents for, on May 26, acting on a false allegation using a void and fully vacated fraudulent court order to, quote-unquote, unlawfully seize her children without any just cause, of which is tantamount to kidnapping. There, Dineski asserted entitlement to compensatory and punitive damages pursuant to USC sections 1983 and 1986, and sought criminal charges be brought against all involved offenders. In the FBI case on February 5th, 2024, Judge Bem ordered Dineski to file an amended Informa whatever application. The original application contained several deficiencies. Dineski listed her minor children's full names, failed to provide a supplemental explanation to a particular question as explicitly required, and did not include her signature. Dineski failed to correct the application by the court's March deadline, resulting in a directive to pay the $405 filing fee by April 5th, 2024. Judge Bem further warned Dineski that failure to pay the filing fee by the deadline would result in dismissal of the complaint. After Dineski took no action on April 17th, 2024, Judge Bem dismissed the case against the FBI according to Federal Rule of Civil Procedure 41B for failure to prosecute. On August 7th, 2023, 2 days before Judge Gray dismissed Dineski versus Triplett, Dineski filed suit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Dineski filed suit against Judge Tina Brooks Green and court administrator Myra Loveday, that's a cute last name, for a slew of alleged constitutional violations involving her experiences with the 34th District Court in Romulus, Michigan. Among them, her arrest for failure to appear, which Dineski claims led to her children being unlawfully removed from her and illegally withheld from her. Oh, shit. Judge Michelson summarily dismissed Dineski's complaint, concluding both parties were immune from suit. Such dismissals notwithstanding.
Oh, no.
Fuck. Such dismissals notwithstanding, on April 17th, 2024, Dineski filed yet another action alleging that the state court proceedings held before Judge Triplett, which resulted in the custody of her children being awarded to Charles Nerswick. Dineski claims an unlawful seizure and kidnapping of herself and her children by the Federal Bureau of Investigations, that Judge Triplett ordered the children injected with an experimental medication treatment against Dineski's will, and that Newswick and his attorney, Andrew Fanta, presented fraud upon the court. Like the other cases, this action was summarily dismissed. Jesus fuck. It gets worse. Look, and again, on May 18th, Dineski filed another case. This one was assigned to Judge Stephen Murphy and was dismissed on May 23rd, 2024. Judge Murphy explained in this order of dismissal. Oh, here we go. Plaintiff's complaint lists numerous constitutional and statutory violations without any factual allegations whatsoever. It appears that the plaintiff used a form to fill out her complaint, but failed to add details regarding her allegations. Plaintiff did not allege a date on which she filed the suit without saying when it happened. Plaintiff did not allege a date on which the alleged actions took place and did not specify what those actions were or which defendant or which defendants allegedly took them. Instead, plaintiff's complaint simply lists the definitions of various constitutional and statutory violations without factual allegations. The court will therefore dismiss the complaint for failure to state a claim under Rule 8A.
Oh, no.
Earlier this year, Dineski filed 6 more lawsuits in the same general vein. Dineski's latest batch of frivolous complaints were filed between Tuesday, May 21st, 2024, and Thursday, May 23rd, 2024. 2 fucking days. That's gotta be a record. That's gotta be a record.
I hope she lives like across the street or something.
I hope she has stock in Staples. Holy shit. So Dineski versus Fanta, Dineski versus Priest, Dineski versus Nerswick, Dineski versus Facebook, Dineski versus X, formerly known as Twitter, and Dineski versus Team Skeptic were all filed between May 21st, 2024 and May 23rd, 2024. Right? Even Chili isn't this fucking stupid. Holy shit. Dineski's complaints in Fanta, Nerswick, and Priest follow a template nearly identical to the previously discussed pleadings. In the few areas where the complaints diverge are inconsequential. For instance, Dineski accuses Fanta and Priest of fraudulent acts such as intentionally telling lies to law enforcement, judges, etc., and Nerswick of domestic violence, attempting to run her over with an oversized, an oversized pickup truck. Okay, that's at least somewhat normal to say. As well as interference with legal process and emotional manipulation. I hate when the judges emotionally manipulate people. They're known for that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Got a bunch of Mandys up there. Each contains the same primary allegation: deprivation of parental consortium. Lists which one. She says that Judge Michelson dismissed Dineski's complaint in Fanta without prejudice for lack of subject matter jurisdiction. Likewise, Dineski's Facebook and X complaints included numerous constitutional and statutory violations, yet lack of factual allegations beyond generalized accusations of illicit conclusion between the social media platforms and the FBI. Oh, man. Among such allegations, denying Dineski ability to effectively share information and communicate her side of the story. You don't know my story. Discriminating against Dineski based on religious and philosophical views and unlawfully surveilling, cyberbullying, and torturing her. Yikes. Having carefully reviewed the complaint before the court in this case, it is clear that the claims cannot meet the requirement under 28 USC 1915E2 that it raises non-frivolous claims, and further does not meet Rule 8A's requirement that it show that the pleader is entitled to relief. The complaint, therefore, will be dismissed with prejudice. Dineski fails to state a claim as required under Rule 8A. Moreover, the action is frivolous, lacking an arguable basis either in law or fact, failing within the requirements of the law. Further, it is apparent that notwithstanding repeated explanations, warning, and dismissals by this court, other courts in this district, and multiple state courts, there's more. Holy shit. Yeah, Dineski has demonstrated an intent to continue filing frivolous actions, challenging the custodianship of her children and seeking to harass these entities and individuals she considers complacent, responsible, or even in any way critical of her behavior. Dineski continues to seek relief where none exists. The various judicial officers of the Eastern District Court of Michigan who have been required to review these complaints have been tolerant and patient in dealing with Dineski's pro se filings. However, there comes a point where we can no longer allow the plaintiff to misuse the system. We see nothing wrong with an order that places limits on a reasonably defined category of litigant because of a recognized pattern of repetitive, frivolous, and vexatious cases. Every paper filed with the clerk of court, no matter how repetitious or frivolous, requires some portion of the court's limited resources. A part of the court's responsibility is to see that these resources are allocated in a way that promotes the interests of justice. Following a thorough review of Dineski's allegations in this case and her conduct in this and other cases filed in the Eastern District of Michigan, the court finds that some restrictions are warranted to prevent Dineski's ongoing abuse of this court. Consequently, Lindsay Ann Dineski is permanently enjoined from filing any new lawsuits or other documents without first seeking and obtaining leave of court, that is, written permission from the chief judge or the miscellaneous duty judge by the following requirements below. If Dineski wishes to file a complaint or any document in this court, she must file a motion pursuant to court order requiring plaintiff to obtain leave to file, and must attach this motion, A, a copy of this document she proposes to file, and B, a copy of this order. Such a motion will be filed as a miscellaneous case. Oof. In support of this above motion, Dineski must attach the following 3 exhibits: a written declaration which has been prepared pursuant to blah blah, or is a sworn affidavit certifying that the proposed filing raised a new issue which has never been previously raised by her or in this or any court. The claim or issue is not frivolous, and the proposed filing is not being filed in bad faith. A document containing a list showing the complete caption of every suit that has been previously filed by her or on her behalf in any court against each defendant in any new suit she wishes to file. And the complete caption of every suit which she currently has pending. A complete set of copies of each complaint identified and listed in the document required by subparagraph B above, along with a certified record of its disposition. The court may deny any motion for leave. The court may deny any motion for leave to file if it does not comply within the above requirements, or if the proposed filing is frivolous, vexatious, or harassing. If the motion is denied, the proposed filing shall not be accepted for filing. Further, Dineski's failure in any way to comply fully with the terms of this order shall be sufficient grounds to deny motion for leave to file. Further, to prevent future harassment by Dineski and the waste of the court's limited resources, the clerk's office is ordered as follows. Any document submitted by Dineski shall not be accepted for filing unless it is a motion. She literally can't file anything except a motion to see if they'll allow her to file.
Oh.
Shit. Any document submitted by Dineski shall not be accepted for filing unless it is a motion pursuant to the court order requiring plaintiff to obtain leave to file, which complies with all the requirements of this order. The clerk's office shall not accept any filing fees, cover sheets, informa, papyrus applications, summonses, or U.S. Marshal forms in connection with any motion pursuant to the order to court order requiring plaintiff to obtain leave to file, which Dineski files unless and until leave has been granted. We're getting there. The conclusion. Dineski's claims against defendants Team Skeptic and YouTube are dismissed for the foregoing reasons. Accordingly, Dineski's motion to proceed is granted and her complaint is dismissed with prejudice. The court certifies that an appeal from this decision could not be taken in good faith. Furthermore, Dineski is enjoined from filing any more actions in the Eastern District Court of Michigan without first seeking and obtaining leave of court as provided in this opinion and order, and is so ordered.
Here we go. Wow, you made it.
I've gotten real good at reading. I stumble a bit, but I'm doing way better. So, like, what the fuck? Holy shit.
This really does make Chili kind of look like he's just, I don't know, like a light. I don't want to say a lightweight, but it's lightweight.
Virtual Mona Lisa for sale, anyone? Oh, that was a lot. I wish Gain was here. Miss Gain. I hear they're pretty upset, but I think that's really cute for them. So like I said, someone was comparing her to Kim Blandino earlier. I'm going to jump in Discord if you and Hefe want to look at that stuff. And and I'm going to continue working. But
I'm going to take over your stream.
Damn it, Gain's here.
Gain. No tide, only Gain.
Can't afford Tide. We're probably gonna do a couple parts on these court documents now, knowing that she has filed a plethora of lawsuits, enough to get slapped in the hand pretty hard by the judge there in that filing. But thank you guys for joining us. This is a random side mission. Team Skeptic's been dealing with this crazy lady for a bit, so God bless him for that. But I'm gonna be over in Discord in a little bit. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you, Scotto, for being the best producer ever, even though you don't wear bows.
Anytime.
Put a bow on sometime for me.
Oh my gosh, Shiz.
There she goes again. Oh man, shoot the messenger if you need. Justify the criminal's greed. Blame the documents if you want. Throw out a misogynistic taunt, but there she goes again, pissing off them men. There she goes once more. Facts will settle the score. If the truth is painful, maybe be less pitiful. Don't commit crimes and lie online. There she goes again. Documents in hand, breaking their delusion. Sorry for the confusion, but shit happens. Shit happens.